Alrighty, let's get this party started. I don't know why I choose a Scottish accent, but what's done is done. Anyways, yeah, so about yesterday, I wound up not feeling well. That's why there was no stream yesterday. So we're gonna do 2 hours today instead to make up for yesterday. Let me get this announced and then we'll get started. Also, let me swap to camera only real quick. I picked up a new keyboard at work, and I'm honestly liking this one a lot better than my old, I think it's a Ryzen. My Ryzen, the keys weren't as responsive. A lot of the times when I was gaming, I feel like I'd press down on the A and it just wouldn't want to depress. Which I was not a fan of. This new one, not only do I like the color better, but it feels a lot better. I like the sound better. It just pleases me more. Anyways, let's get this party started. Back over to Roblox. Alright, I think. Swap to analytics. Cool, my analytics is still drunk, but at least it's not as drunk. Oh wait, no, it's pretty drunk. That's fun. Let me try refreshing that. There we go. Refreshing it fixed it. Now my analytics aren't drunk. Yeah, but I have plans tomorrow, Think Run. I'll still be streaming for the 1 hour for the grind, but I'm not going to be like super available. Because after I had a grocery shop tomorrow morning, then I'm probably going to head over to my girlfriend's house and help her move some stuff around, so it's probably going to be a later night stream. Alright, let's get this party started. Oh, wait, that's not right. Why is Ice School being sent out? Hold up. Something is wrong. There we go. Shark is brawny. That's what I'm using to hunt. Pure brawny. You need to borrow a pure brawny? I can give you one. I have an extra right now. I swear to God, if you like immediately pull a Gamma Shark Pod, if you and Ducky manage it, I'm gonna be a little salty. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, I still haven't figured out the audio mixer. I need to get that figured out. There's a Shark Pod. Also need to pull off my hoodie. Alright, there we go. That's a little warm in here. Hey, what's up, Turtle? Been a while. Yes, it has. It looks alright. Little edgy for my taste, though. It looks too much like you're trying to be a failed Spider-Man villain. Oh, yes, I'm Dr. Plasma. I had a similar incident to Electro, but, with plasma electricity. Not really evil, though. I don't own a Switch, so no, I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. I have, however, been keeping up with the stupid shit people have built, like the B-52 bomber and battle mech. Beautiful! So I was right, you are a bootleg Spider-Man villain. Gotcha. I'm kidding. I know who Savitar is. Kind of. I was right, though, that you look like a comic villain. Literally nailed that. Terrifying's not SA. Why is your city crazy? Oh my god. All the missing children, all the missing children, all the missing children, all the missing children. Put your phone down. All the missing children. Look around, all the missing children. Amber Alerts aren't just for kidnappings, they're also for lost children, like if some kid wanders off and, like, legitimately can't be found. I think. I'm not positive. It might be a different type of alert, but... Yeah, I remember. You had the one at the mall near you. What the hell's cassette beasts? Oh, God. So it's a Pokemon, like you're saying. I might play it once it's more developed. I'm not interested in, like, properly getting into another creature capture game when their story isn't finished. 'Cause, like, I'm not trying to start, you know, switching games and give up... Oh, God, Persona? I'm not a Persona fan. That shit looks weird to me. Oh, it is? I don't know. I might check it out, but not right now. And I don't know when. It might not even be this year. I probably won't check it out. I'm gonna be honest. Excuse me. Yikes. Yeah, when I was a kid, probably in like 5th grade, maybe even 4th grade, the house at the top of the hill on my street caught fire. And the fire department literally sat and watched as it burned. They had like 4 or 5 fire departments on scene, and all they did was they spent 20 minutes dousing the garage in water when it wasn't even on fire, rather than trying to put out or save anything in the house. Basically, my dad got it all on video, turned it over to the guy whose house burned down because it was a friend of his. He brought it to the city and threatened to sue because the fire department didn't do their job. The fire chief, who lived on the same block as the house that burned down, and the street I lived on, got fired over the incident, and the city paid to rebuild his house to avoid a lawsuit. He still lost his pets in the fire, though, because they didn't escape. I believe he lost 2 dogs. He lost one or... Yeah. He lost 1 or 2 dogs in that fire as well. He was so traumatized from that, he built his house out of cinder blocks so it couldn't burn down again. His entire housing exterior is cinder blocks now, rather than wood. They settled out of court, basically. They settled out of court to avoid a lawsuit. This was way back in the day before cell phones were really popular. So like having someone who had a camera on site was much rarer. My dad had an old camcorder that he had brought up because he did casual YouTube in our backyard off that camcorder. I'm 25, Think Run. Shut your mouth. You're not that much younger than me. You have to realize, the modern smartphone didn't come out until like 2008. The modern smartphone is only 15 years old. It just seems much older because... Happy early birthday. My birthday's in March! What the hell you mean happy early birthday? If anything, it'd be happy late birthday. My birthday was only 2.5 months ago. Baka. Oh. Oh, I'm dumb. Happy early birthday, Turtle. I was too busy chewing you out for calling me old. And then I missed Turtle's message in between. Also, language. Wait, Turtle, how old are you turning? Turtle, how old are you turning? Think Run, shut up. You're 22? Shut up! You're so young still! Dude, I am 25. You are not old. You are not old. Hey, what's up, Eggman? Hey, what's up, Duck? Think run, I'll stab you. I'll stab you with the demoderator tool. How about that, nerd? Fight me. Hey, what's up, Dorfin? Yeah, that's what I thought. Behave, nerd. No, think run. You want to hear old? My landlord turns 100 in like a month, and she still does the garden at the front of my house on her own. My landlord scares me in a good way. She is 4 times my age and still is doing the garden out front. Not only that, but she lives alone. Like, her son comes over and, like, helps her by, like, mowing the lawn and doing, like, the actual yard work, and, like, taking the can to the curb and the stuff like that. But she still plants and manages the garden and her flowers and whatnot. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware of the plot of Cars 3. He's getting old and the new generation's coming in, and he has to realize that he's had his time. He needs to train the next rookie. Although, Turtle, you literally have not even hit your prime yet. Males tend to hit their prime between the ages of 23 and 25. Now, granted, that statistic's fairly old. With the modern generation, that might have changed, but... Oh boy, Agape. Oh wait, 22. Dude, that's a what? Dude has a rainbow wisp harvesect. Oh wait, Turtle, is that you? No, that's Dorfin. Damn, Dorf, I didn't realize you had a rainbow wisp harvesect. Nice. Oh yeah, Turtle, look what I picked up. Hold on, let me unplug the power so I can actually move this. It's a mixer. Let me go camera only so you can actually see this. It's an audio mixer. This thing's like $80. I got it from work, and I had store credit. So between my 40% off employee discount and having $20 in store credit, it was marked 40. I got it for 4. I have not figured out how to set it up yet. I'm probably going to do that tonight after stream. Because I need to clean my room first to find an alternative cord. Because this headset is wireless by default, and that needs a wire going into it to run the audio balancing and whatnot. Oh, Turtle, what do you have to trade in? Like 1,000 games to get that? Okay, that's a little harsh. Realistically, you'd still have to trade like 100 games to get that much credit, though, depending. Also, Duck, what are you confused by? Yeah, Turtle, at work today, there was a, Chester the Cheetah from Cheetos Funko Pop. One of my coworkers bought it. There's a Chester the Cheetah Funko Pop. Yeah, that's fair, I think. Oh, nice, Turtle. Rainbow Charizard is from the, Gen 8 box, right? Sword and Shield. Rainbow Charizard's from the Sword and Shield boxes, right? Sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic with the water bottle there. I'm still reading chat, guys. I just don't have much to contribute when it comes to Pokemon cards. I play more of the games. I collected the cards when I was younger, but never in any serious manner. Yeah, the market for Pokemon cards in general is insane, I feel like. PCs are expensive, Turtle. That's not that surprising. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3 on Monday with my friend, Wolvexus, because it was his birthday on the 23rd. Yeah, think run. Imagine not having a job. Wow, couldn't be me. Like, you have school, that's it. Your entire day is free otherwise. Think you literally just said you're on summer now, so school is done. 3 weeks ago, you still would have had school. Nerd. Can't even figure that out. Maybe you should go back to school. Nerd. Don't worry, I only bully my stream moderators, guys. And we both know that it's all in good jest. You literally mentioned Guardians and then said, I've already seen it. You know, I saw it a few weeks ago. Imagine not seeing it yet. Then I went, yeah, it's almost like you don't have a job. And I went, well, I guess you do have school. And then you said, who said anything about school? That's on you, dog. You did not connect the dots. That's on you. Imagine not being able to follow a conversation. Wow, think run. You sure you don't need to go back to school? Yeah, Turtle, I feel that. I work full time. Today was so much fun. Memorial Day weekend, retail. Ugh. It was so freaking busy. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. Ain't nothing in this world for free. Like I said, I'm heading to see Guardians 3 on Monday. That's about it. And that's more because it's my friend's birthday, and less was my friend's birthday, and less so because it's Memorial Day. July 4th, though, I have a family reunion. So July 30th, I think. Or sorry, June 30th through like July 4th. I'm just not going to be streaming because I won't be home. I'll be out of town. Dude, you bought a Wii for $45? We sold that shit for like $20 where I work. You got scammed. Dude, we'll sell a whole ass Wii with controllers and like the bar for like $20 where I work. 30 tops. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. 8 controllers and 2 games. Yeah, that'll jack up the price. Each of those controllers is like $2 or $3. Yeah, that is an important bit of information when noting the price. You're good. DSIs also have access to way better games than the Wii. DSIs can play Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Diamond Pearl and Platinum and X and Y. Wait, no, not X and Y. They can play Black 2 and White 2, though. X and Y was 3DS. Like, the golden age of Pokemon was on the DS and the DSi. Yeah, there is Pokepark Wii Pikachu's Adventure is a good game. It's one of the few games I've played on Wii, on one of my friend's Wiis. DSi is just the system that was between the original DS and the 3DS. Dude, I'm mad. DSi is the last line that had built-in alarms. The DSi on the clock app had an alarm, and that's literally what I used to wake up for most of my childhood, from like 2008 to 2016. I'm so mad that they got rid of the alarm function with the 3DS. Not really think. This was back in like 2010. Smartphones were still a luxury for a lot of people back in 2010. Yeah, the DSi heavily predates the Switch. The DSi came out in like 2010, think. Way back in the day, it was the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, then it was the DS, DSi, 3DS, and then finally the Switch. Dude, shut up. The Switch is not 7 years old, is it? My god, it might be. God, yeah, March 3rd, 2017. Wait, no, it's 6 years old. It's 6 years old. It's 6 years and like 2 months old. God, you made me... It's an entire year difference. It's on its 6th year, Turtle. Came out March 3rd, 2016. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019... 2020, 2020, 1, 2, 3. I'm bad at math, ignore me. That's 7. Because 6. Wait, hold on. Or did it say 2017? Wait. Oh, yeah, no, not 2016, 2017. I did the math wrong. So, yeah, 2018, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 6. I'm not bad at math. I'm tired. Yeah, no, it's 6 years and 2 months old. It's on its 6th year, not its 7th. Yeah, no, the Switch is like 6 years and 3 months old. It's not on its 7th year, it's on its 6th year. Hot take? The last even decent Pokemon game was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Everything since then has been hot garbage. That's my hot take. Let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee. Awful. Sword and Shield, mid at best. Shining Pearl Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, travesty of a remake, disappointment, did not live up to the hype. And Scarlet and Violet was just awful. What the hell's PLA? Oh, Legends Arceus, right. I don't consider Legends Arceus to be a mainline game. It's kind of its own thing. Yeah, though, I never played Legends Arceus, but it was the first thing that had me remotely excited about Pokemon in a while, and I still didn't get it. I feel like everything after Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they catered way too hard to people wanting shinies. After Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, shinies just didn't feel rewarding anymore. Yeah, agreed. It's too easy to get shinies now. Oh. Yeah, Pokemon's been going downhill in difficulty for a long time. I feel like the last truly difficult games were like Black and White. Black 2 and White 2 were the last Pokemon games that were not afraid to pull their punches with difficulty. Everything since Black 2 and White 2, they started catering towards the little babies who, like, couldn't handle the difficulty. And even Black 2 and White 2 pulled the punches a little bit with, like, your rivals. I would argue the last proper rival was in Black 2 and White 2. Every rival since being your buddy best friend is ugh. Like, at least Barry from Gen 4, yeah, he was your really good friend and he was a stand-up guy, but he was always actually a challenge to face and never pulled his punches against you and had a good team and whatnot. So even though he was a goody-goody two-shoes best friend kind of situation, he never felt like he was forced into that role with a weak team to match. Oh my god, yeah. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were a pushover compared to the originals. Dude, I always got my ass kicked in the original Ruby and Sapphire at the May battle under the bridge. Now it was a pushover. Excuse me. Dude, Gen 3, the original Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. The May battle under Cycling Road was a game killer. That was such a hard battle. And then in Oris, they like nerfed the shit out of it and made it really easy. Dude, I wish I still had my copy of Platinum. Oh, God. I need to go back and finish Explorers of Sky. I stopped in the middle of it. I'm like halfway through the post story on Explorers of Sky on my DS right now. I have the limited edition 2DS XL. Yeah, Turtle, I have Sky. That's the only one I have, though. Although, technically, wait, do I also have that? Hold on. I have to check. That'd be up over here. I think. Yeah, I have my copy of Pokemon Ultra Moon, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, and Pokemon X up here on top of my dresser. Not within minutes, but yeah, it's a lot faster than it used to be, you're right. Oh yeah, I forgot they added XP candies. Ew. Oh, it's terrifying. I don't have to check SA. Perfect. Turtwig best starter. What do you mean best shiny? It's just the best. Turtwig, my boil. Pokemon has been a mess since Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. What do you mean? It's been a mess since it moved to Switch. Oh God. I'm aware, the Dusket, right? You're talking about the, or not the Dusket, the Metronet, right? Yeah, I saw it a little bit ago, earlier. When you first joined me today and walked up, I saw you had it behind you. Got a DS by the time the Switch came out and was so disappointed and everything moved to the Switch just for me to be sad about missing out on it after it's just a letdown. Yeah, that's fair. Also, welcome to the stream, Elliot. I don't believe I've seen you around before, so we're happy to have you. You're a new viewer, correct? Ah, well, we're happy to have you. If you enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe so you get notified when I go live. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy it while you're here. Y'all remember when Pokemon Bank was relevant? Yeah, me neither. Y'all remember that really weird, like, dream app they had back with Black 2, White 2? Where you had to have, like, the dream app to get the Therian forms? Oh, that was some weird times. Dream Radar, Pokemon Dream Radar. Man, Dream Radar was a wild time. God, I like this keyboard so much more. I didn't like that Dream Radar was a paid feature, that they basically originally locked the Dream Radar behind a paywall, because it was the only way to get the Therian forms, and I didn't like that they were locking content behind an additional DLC paywall for Dream Radar. I never got Dream Radar because of that. Even back in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I wasn't a fan of the fact that you had to have Pokemon Ranger to get Manaphy. Dude, I still have my level 100 Shiny Palkia, Shiny Giratina, and Shiny Dialga from the 2012 GameStop event in summer. I still have the summer 2012 Palkia, Giratina, and Dialga that were given out that were Shiny level 100s. I don't even know what that is, King. Anybody remember the original coloring for Jinx? Dude, OG Jinx was just a little racist. Dude, OG Jinx was just straight up blackface. It wasn't even funny. It's so bad. Alright, later, turtle. Least favorite. This is gonna sound weird, but one of my least favorite Pokemon is Fearow. Again, that's one of my least favorite Pokemon is Fearow. And the reason for this is back in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, on the endgame volcano leading up to Heatran, there was a lot of high-level Fearow that would bully my Torterra, and I hated them. My actual, legitimate least favorite Pokemon is probably Mandibuzz, though. I do not like the design of Mandibuzz. Or, more specifically, Vullaby in particular. Vullaby is technically my least favorite, and through that extension, Mandibuzz. Why do you hate Gothita? What's wrong with Gothita? What has the little baby Goth ever done to you? What's NSO? I'm out of the loop. Oh, gotcha. No, one of the reasons I just hate Vullaby is because it uses a human skull as a diaper. It looks like it's using a human skull as a diaper, and for that reason, I can't. I hate Vullaby. Also, to be fair, Vullaby is just outright ugly. It's ugly. Vullaby and Mandibuzz are just ugly. If you think they look good, that's your right. I think they look terrible. Vullaby wears a human skull as a diaper turtle. No. You know what? You have a right to an opinion. It may be the wrong opinion, but it's your opinion. See, yeah, I agree, Thinkrun. 100% agree. Garchomp is just my favorite. Garchomp is just my favorite. Okay, favorite starters. Bulbasaur. Cyndaquil. Gen 3 is a tough one, but I'm gonna say Torchic ekes out the victory. Turtwig, hands down, is not even a fucking competition. Piplup and Chimchar are great, but Turtwig sweeps. God, Gen 5 did not have good starters. Snivy, I guess. It's the least bad out of bad choices. Like, Tepig is okay, like, it's kinda cute, but it's not, like, great. Oshawott is terrible, Samurot's fine, Samurott is great. And, like, Snivy's the only one that I'm, like, I vibe with out of Gen 5. Probably Fennekin for Gen 6. Litten Gen 7, not even a fucking competition. If you think otherwise, you're wrong. Gen 8 is gonna have to be Score Bunny. And Gen 9, it's Sprigatito. I said Gen 3 is hard to pick. Gen 3 has amazing starters all across the board. I am not saying the other two are bad. The other two are still phenomenal starters in Trico and Mudkip. But Torchic ekes out the victory because Blaziken slaps. Turtle out here having them hot takes. Turtle out here was like, I came and my opinions cause violence. Yeah, Trubbish is underrated though, I agree. Not by much. Trubbish is like not a great Pokemon. They literally just animated a trash bag. It's kind of in the like vibe of Klefki. It's good, but it's also lazy design. No, I'm sorry. Infernape? Infernape is cool, but Torterra, you cannot compete with Torterra. Get out. Gen 4 had really good starters. What do you mean? All of the Gen 4 starters were great. Turtwig's just the best. They're all good, but Turtwig's just the best. The Gen 4 starters are all like 7s and 8s, and then there's just Turtwig as a 10. Dude, you cannot come into my chat and say Unova and Johto are better than Sinnoh. I'm sorry, but no. The only thing Johto has going for it is that it was also attached to Kanto. That you got to play Johto and Kanto in one region. Like, don't get me wrong, Johto was still, like, a really good region, even on its own without Kanto, but it was not better than Sinnoh. Sinnoh just had such good world design and lore that it absolutely destroys every other region. The world building and world lore in Gen 4 destroys every other region. Like, it's not even a competition. What do you mean Sinnoh isn't replayable enough? Hello? The battle facilities, dog. The battle facilities are all the replayability you could ever want to challenge yourself. Oh, yeah, no, I'm a simp for Sinnoh. I am a simp for Sinnoh, don't get me wrong. Gen 4 being the best gen is a hill I will die on. Hey, yo, wait, hold on, that reminds me. Hold on. Now I gotta pull something up. You made me think of it.
I wish that we were on TV, just like in Pokemon. You'd be a Pika girl in the Poke world. Yes, life would be so fun. I'd be a trainer boy, and I would make the choice to go and search for you. I'd throw my Pokeball, and I would catch them all. You'd be my Pikachu. You're my Pika girl in the Poke world. Oh, I'm on the gym.
I'm not sorry!
Pika girl in the Poke world. And now that I got you, we can never part. The Pokeball in my life's open for you. You're my Pika girl.
God, it's been so long since I've listened to this. The beat slaps on this though. Even if the song's kind of cringe, the beat slaps.
I bring you sweets like rare candies, level up your love to give. And then you choose right then a sweet kiss TM. Super effective. Not even the elite four could stop us evermore. Together we can fall. Our bond would never break and there'd be no mistake. Our love would conquer all. You're my Pika girl in the Poke world. Oh, I won the gym badge, but you won my heart. Pika girl in the Poke world, and now that I've got you, we can never part. The Pokeball in my life's open for you. You're my Pika girl in the Poke world, just like a Pokemon.
Okay, but Turtle, Gen 4 had contests, Gen 4 had contests, and an entire battle frontier with 5 facilities. Okay, you're entitled to an opinion, Turtle. You'd be wrong, it's Gen 4, but you're entitled to your opinion. I will die on this hill. Don't get me wrong, Black 2 and White 2 were really good. They had good regions. They just don't stack up to Gen 4. Gen 4 had the Pokemon contest. It had the battle facility with 5 different facilities. Sorry, the battle frontier with 5 different facilities. It had the villa you could stack up, which was just a giant fun money sink. It had the level 100 Gyarados you could get outside in the post-game area. Very rarely. Sorry, level 100 Magikarp. Gen 4 also had incredibly rich storytelling in the form of their legendaries. You know, Darkrai, Cresselia, Arceus, Shaman, Uxie, Azelf, Misprit, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Arceus, Heatran, Regigigas. Like, the list goes on! Let's not forget Gallade as well as Garchomp came from Gen 4. What do you mean the only game to have a sequel? Literally every Pokemon game has had a sequel. What are you talking about? The only difference with Black and White is that they actually called them 2 and made 2 of them. That's the only difference. For Red, Yellow, and Green, for Red, Blue, and Green, you got Pokemon Yellow. For Pokemon Gold and Silver, you got Crystal. For Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, you got Emerald. For Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, you got Platinum. For Pokemon, for Pokemon Black and White, you got Black 2 and White 2. Now, granted, that was the only game to get 2 sequels. God, you're right. X and Y was really shit, though. X and Y was a terrible gen. Nobody liked X and Y. Or very few people liked X and Y, so it does not surprise me that that shit did not get a sequel. The originals didn't sell well enough for them to warrant a sequel. Pokemon Crystal's literally a direct continuation of Gold and Silver. What are you talking about? Crystal adds the Celebi event, which expands on Silver's story, as well as adds story with Giovanni, that's Silver's Giovanni's son. It was literally a direct continuation, adding to the story of Gold and Silver. Yeah, X and Y also added Fairy type, though. Just saying. Turtle, have you actually played Crystal? Have you actually played Crystal? It has a completely unique story. Or, what? My guy, Crystal literally has a whole new plot revolving around Suicune rather than the legendary birds. Have you actually played Crystal? 'Cause I have! I don't know if I'd call Johto a sequel to Kanto. It was more like an expansion. It was more like an expansion than a sequel, to be fair, for Gold and Silver. So, okay, hold up. Lore time about the, Game Freak and everything. So, originally, a lot of the Pokemon that wound up being in Gen 2 were designed for Gen 1, but they couldn't fit it on the cartridge because they were terrible at optimization. When Gold and Silver came out, one dude went through and optimized the code, and they wound up with so much fucking extra room after he optimized the code that they were able to add on all of Johto and all of the Gen 1 Pokemon as well. That is the real-life lore about Gen 1 and 2. Hold on. Yeah. Making note of the problem, Iwata, Satoru Iwata, developed a way to compress the game's assets in Gold and Silver, allowing Game Freak to continue developing additional features and, most notably, being able to add the entirety of the Kanto region on top of Johto that was already in there. So originally, before Satoru Iwata went through and optimized the code, he did not optimize the code for Gen 1, which is why it was so poorly made, because it wasn't optimized code. Because originally a lot of the Pokemon developed for Gen 2 were actually developed for Gen 1. They just couldn't fit it all in the limits of the technology of the day. My guy, what do you mean it retreads the same story? The only part of the story that's the same in Crystal is that it's Team Rocket. Gen 2 really didn't have much of a story. The entire story of Gen 2 is you stop Team Rocket from taking over the Goldenrod radio, and you stop them at the Lake of Rage. That is the entire story of Gen 2. There's no story per se. And then the other part of the story is that you wind up capturing Ho-Oh and Lugia. Other than that, Gen 2 really wasn't story-based. Yeah, no, not all of Gen 2's Pokemon were developed during Gen 1, but a lot of them were. You can't continue something that doesn't really exist in any real form. Continuing the story isn't the only thing that makes something a sequel, though. Nah. BDSP is not Gen 4. BDSP is not the original Gen 4. We don't talk about BDSP. That is a disgrace to the originals. The only thing BDSP had going for it was a good region. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Turtle said. BDSP was 100% a nostalgia cash grab. BDSP was a half-assed, shallow cash grab based on nostalgia. Yo, Turtle, that's the best way I've heard to put it. Okay, Turtle, if your definition of sequel requires it to explicitly continue the story that was already laid down, then yes, Black 2 and White 2 is the first sequel. But only within that definition. That does not make Crystal not a sequel, just only according to your definition. Like, if your definition of it being a sequel must be that time has passed and it directly follows the story where it left off, then sure. Black 2 and White 2 is like the only game that's done a direct sequel. But Crystal is a sequel in the fact that it followed Gold and Silver and has an entirely new story that was not the same as the original versions. They were the first game to do that. Alternative universes can still be sequels. A sequel, a published broadcast or recorded work that continues the story or develops the theme of an earlier one. Crystal was the first game to develop on the themes that were laid down in Gold and Silver. It developed on the unharnessed plot point of Suicune. And if you don't call that enough, then Emerald definitely qualifies. Emerald completely expands on Rayquaza's storyline. No, I'm not banning Turtle for 5 minutes. Oh, it's a corrupt. Switch to Waba. Energy shard, cool. I think HMs were good, but it's also a double-edged sword. The thing I didn't like about HMs is you couldn't delete them regularly. Yeah, I don't like that HMs forced you to have a Pokemon that knew them with you if you wanted to use them. And then it took up a move slot, and like you couldn't regularly forget them. You had to go to the move relearner. And like if you didn't remember where the move relearner was, it was a whole pain in the ass to go and get like the move forgotten. And I'm glad they got rid of HMs. HMs were an outdated, clunky system. I hate to say it. I don't even think it should have been a typing thing, because then that forces you to carry like water types and grass types and stuff, rather than building your team freely like you should be able to. What do you mean you spammed Ember? Did you never give your, like, freaking flamethrower or even Fire Blast? Why are you spamming Ember? Back in Gen 4, because I had an action replay, I actually managed to soft lock myself inside Mount Coronet because I didn't have my action replay with me to escape, and I was in an area where there were no encounters. I couldn't get past a strength rock, and there were no encounters in the area. Or no, I think there were encounters. I literally had to force myself to black out to get unsoft locked against wild Pokemon. I basically had to run in place in just a few tiles and like let the wild Pokemon kill my super over leveled Pokemon, and it was miserable. Now granted, that's because I used action replay to get to an area I wasn't supposed to be able to get to without having those HM Pokemon with me, but still. Every single Pokemon game in existence has been hella linear. What are you guys talking about? You literally go, like, the only game that had an exception to the linearity problem was actually Gen 4, because you could take on Gym 5 before Gym 3. Fantina could be battled at any point between Gym 2 and Gym 6. It's the only game that's had an exception to that linearity rule, where you go through the 8 gyms in order, then the Elite Four, and have like a set stories. The only other exception is, I believe, Gen 1, in that you could do Sabrina or Koga in either order. That you could do 4, 6, 5, 7 or 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you mean? Gen 2's entirely linear, other than, again, the Kanto gyms being 5 and 6. Hey, what up, Matt? Dude, how long has it been since I've even seen a Sharpod? I literally have not played past Gen 7, to be fair, Elliot, so I'm not including past Gen 7. Turtle? What are you talking about? Yo, Gamma! So, Turtle, you had to do Lieutenant Surge after Misty because Lieutenant Surge gave you the ability to use Cut. You needed Cut in order to get to, Rock Tunnel to get to Gym 4. Koga gives Surf. What are you talking about? Lieutenant... Wait. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. I got that backwards a little bit. You're right. No. Koga gives the ability to Surf. Wait, no, I'm dumb. Did I caught that, right? Yeah, okay, and then what was this Sharpwood's ability? I was not paying attention. Hold on. Terrifying. Don't care. Bye. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. Like, technically you can get through Rock Tunnel without Flash, but only if you metagame. Oh, you can only skip Surge if you metagame. If you, like, exactly plot out your path through Rock Tunnel, then yes, you can skip Surge, technically. But within normal playing, it's not. You would have to literally metagame and plot your exact path with map knowledge to skip Surge. Turtle, you did not just say Rock Tunnel with no Flash is fun. You're a psychopath. Like, that's not even a hot take, dog. That's just psychopathic. What do you mean? You can't go straight for Blaine? You need Surf to get to Blaine! What are you talking about? Turtle, what is your plan to get to Blaine without beating Koga for Surf? Because last I checked, Cinnabar Island is an island. Excuse me. Yeah, you can technically skip Surge, Erica, and Sabrina, but only if you heavily metagame. Anyways, Turtle, Blind Rock Tunnel is 100% metagaming. Anyways, my boost is over. I'm gonna go before Turtle hurts my brain more.